I think I've broken 2 sticks in the past probably 7 or 8 months. They're very durable.
One of the things that Woody's focuses on is the durability.
The sticks don't break.
The non-breakage. The non-breakage. The durability. And it's always been very durable. I can't be worried about a stick breaking, so that durability is very important.
A lot of durability.
It doesn't break. It didn't break for me, but you know I play quite hard, but it's really durable.
Durability.
Durable.
What I've noticed with these Meinl sticks so far is that they are incredibly durable.
Surely they can't all be so durable. No, actually, they absolutely no, they totally they can be. Okay, so the question is, what makes a drumstick durable? Is it the brand name printed on the stick? Is it the artist roster repping the brand? Is it whoever has the most convincing marketing campaign? What is a drumstick? Spoiler alert, it's a piece of hickory. It makes me a little crazy whenever I hear another drummer describe one brand as more durable than the next, as though their brand of choice has some magical durability dust that the others are somehow lacking. When purchasing drumsticks, the goal, in my opinion, should be the same as with just about anything else: to spend as little money as possible while sacrificing as little quality as possible.
Bruh.
Now, I've played a lot of shows over the years, and I mean like a lot. But in the last 12 or so years, it's become pretty rare for me to actually break a stick during a gig. And you might be thinking, well, you don't play all that hard. And you would be right. That's me on screen right now, and I'm not really playing all that hard. But then sometimes I'm not gonna lie to you and say that I never break sticks, or that if you refine your stick selection process that you will never break sticks again. Of course you will. This is not a perfect science. So maybe it's time to look past the flashy marketing and buzzwords
Durable.
and take a look at what really matters when looking at and purchasing drumsticks.
I bought this like an hour before I started playing. I don't think that's supposed... Am I supposed to file the cymbals down? Does anybody know, like, what? Do I need thicker sticks? It's a 7A. What's happening? Drummers? Advice? Anybody?
Alright, let's head on over to Tommy's Drum Shop here in Austin, Texas, and take a look at some sticks. So here we've got a pair of Vic Firth Peter Erskine sticks. And right away, just looking at this wood grain, I can already see several potential failure points on this stick. In a second, I'm going to point to what I think is the most likely. In just a second here. Right there. There it is. And we're about to take a look at a pair of Vater fusion sticks. Right here. Here we go. And right away, we can see, I can already see so many potential failure points due to this wood grain. It's not particularly dense or tight, you might say, and it's not particularly straight. And there are so many spots where we could have the exact same failure. Yep, right there. You know, it's not that complicated. Here we go. Here's a pair of Promark 7As. And just atrocious grain. Just really bad. If you're buying drumsticks and you see this, don't buy them. Keep looking until, I mean, if it's the only thing that's available, you know, work with what you got. But if you don't have to, get something tighter. These are the same 3 pairs of sticks. I mean, different pairs, but the same models. So this is the Peter Erskine stick. And it's a little hard to see because my poor phone camera is just not doing the best. But especially here, you can see, look how beautifully tight and straight this grain is. Now, all 3 of these more ideal pairs also felt heavier in the hand. They just generally felt a little more dense. But just look at that wood grain. That's what you want to look for. I don't want to say it's that simple, but it kind of is that simple. And here's those Promark 7As. Same thing. Beautiful grain. Straight, tight. These are not going to break right away. These are going to last a reasonable amount of time. It has little to nothing to do with the name printed on the stick. I could take any of these 3 pairs of sticks into a 4-hour gig with complete confidence.
Drummers, stop overpaying for drumsticks. Let me introduce you to Woody's. I know, hilarious name. Drummers, are you tired of name brand sticks? Then make the switch to Woody's. I used to burn through name brand sticks every week, but now real sticks. Unbelievable, versatile, powerful, and cheaper than everybody else.